are attending a coaching clinic with a group of elite coaches. Sports Illustrated recently named our next speaker the Coach of the Decade. Today, he is going to share with you some of his insights. Join me in welcoming world-renowned coach Jack Beebe.
Welcome to Jack's Clinic for Unassuming Coaches. We are remarkable people. We are talented and gifted. We are humble and modest. And what the world needs is more of us, because there are so few of us. Thank you. When you think of coaching, think of teaching, training, or parenting. Think of mentoring, tutoring, or training. Think of shaping the world, shaping the future. That's what coaching is all about. As a supervisor, when you have a subordinate who isn't performing up to standards, they need your assistance. Poor performance is usually due to inadequate or inappropriate TTTRM. Inadequate training, things and tools to do the job with, or enough time to do it, or motivation. But before you can schedule a training session with them, a coaching session with them, you need to ask yourself some questions and zero in on exactly what it is they're having problems with. And some of the questions you could ask and try to answer for yourself are, does the person have the skill required to do the job? Does the person know what he's supposed to do and when? What is the specific difference between the present performance level and the desired performance level? In regards to things and tools, does the person have adequate resources to do the job? Are there obstacles beyond the person's control affecting the performance? In the essence of time, is the performance standard realistic? What impact does the performance have on the rest of the team? And for motivation, you can ask yourself, does the person know the performance is not satisfactory? Does the positive performance yield positive results? And could the person do the job if he wanted to? A coaching session should be private and uninterrupted. It should be long enough, lengthy enough to allow for adequate discussion. But when you're holding this session, you don't want to be judgmental. You want to use I statements. I observe the performance is not quite what it should be, or I observe, this is what I observe, this is what I see. Not, you are doing this, you are doing that. And the tone, the voice, needs to be understanding. And you don't want to use threatening tones or gestures or words. And when you're in this session, you need to describe specifically the reason that you're having this meeting. You need to express your concern about the area of performance that you would like to see improved. You need to describe the impact of the performance on the rest of the operation. And then you want to seek the person's opinions on ways that he could improve his performance. And as a supervisor, don't forget to acknowledge and listen. Discuss the solutions with him that he offers. And then agree on a solution and a form of action that can be taken. And most importantly, don't forget to, after the session, don't forget to follow up and praise positive results. The best thing about coaching is that everybody benefits. You benefit by shared responsibilities, increased performance, better productivity. They gain by learning what their level of performance is and what they need to improve it. And most of all, the world benefits because they come to realize that there are so few of us. That's real faster.